Cordial saludo, estimados aprendices, y en esta ocasión les voy a compartir la versión resumida de nuestra penúltima sesión del curso English That Works Level 5. Como primera medida y como siempre hacemos, iniciamos con un pequeño recorrido de lo que debemos hacer en nuestro curso. Para esta semana 4 debemos trabajar la unidad 3. Para ello vamos a entrar a contenido del curso que está aquí en el menú. Luego abrimos la carpeta proyecto y en Activity 3 vamos a encontrar el material de estudio, que es muy pero muy importante. Siempre lo debemos estudiar antes de hacer las evidencias, las actividades, y tenemos en este caso 4 evidencias y por supuesto la sesión del día de hoy. Bueno, siguiendo las instrucciones, vamos a ir a contenido del curso, proyecto, y en Activity 3 vamos a encontrar la guía de aprendizaje. Por supuesto es informativa. Aquí vamos a encontrar pues lo que debemos hacer durante esta semana. Tenemos aquí el material de estudio y de soporte, material con el que debemos estudiar cualquiera de las dos versiones. También tenemos el material de soporte para practicar, ¿cierto? Y luego, ya después de haber estudiado aproximadamente unos 3, 4 días con nuestro material, ya podemos realizar nuestras evidencias. Vamos a navegar hacia la derecha, como nos dicen las instrucciones, vamos a encontrar varias actividades. Siempre, siempre muy importante descargar los archivos que nos digan, seguir las instrucciones y realizar las actividades. Normalmente, cuando tenemos archivos para descargar, con las instrucciones, no solamente nos dan las instrucciones puntuales de lo que debemos hacer, como en este caso, que nos dicen que debemos hacer una presentación en PowerPoint, puede ser en cualquiera de las diferentes herramientas, y siempre nos van a decir qué debemos utilizar para realizar las actividades. En este caso, vamos a utilizar condicionales 0 y 1, que son los que vamos a charlar, vamos a practicar en la sesión del día de hoy. En este caso nos dicen que debemos responder 4 preguntas y por supuesto aquí nos dan un contexto. Aquí nos dicen información que debemos tener en cuenta para poder responder esas preguntas. Y aquí además de todo nos dan ejemplos de lo que debemos hacer para responder nuestras preguntas. Entonces, eso por lo menos en esta primera evidencia. Luego las evidencias interactivas ya sabemos que se califican automáticamente cuando las realizamos. Tenemos también una actividad que se llama Recycling Campaign. También debemos descargar el archivo y ahí nos van a solicitar que utilicemos condicionales y que tengamos en cuenta un tema de reciclaje para nuestra campaña. Y finalmente tenemos aquí un pequeño test. Ya pues conocemos de qué se trata. Desde la encuesta de conocimientos previos encontramos pues digamos la dinámica para responder estas evaluaciones. Bastante fácil, muy sencillo. Entonces, por favor, verifiquemos toda esta información. Es importante hacerlo. Y bueno, eso sería todo por ahora. Yo creo que ya podemos pasar a realizar nuestra clase. Vamos entonces a empezar. So let's get started with this online class number 4. This is the fourth class according to the schedule. Remember that the first one was the introductory session and the welcome session. We were talking about the course, the instructions, everything about this course. So in this activity or in this class of the English that Works level 5, we're going to talk about conditionals. So you have to use conditional 0 and conditional 1, or the first conditional, to describe some environmental consciousness or situations that we have to be aware or we have to be focused on in order to get better. Um, Obviously, it is healthy not just for us; it is healthy for our planet. So let's get started with the first one, the first the first topic for today's lesson, and it is the zero conditional. In this zero conditional, we have the structure. The structure is we are going to use if or when. It is also possible, but if is one of the most important um, words that we have to use in this zero conditional. So, in this topic, we have to be, I don't know, very sharp or very, we need to know very clearly this topic, the verbs in simple present. This topic, this tense is very, very important in order to describe this kind of conditions. So we're going to use simple present and simple present. What's the idea? What's the function? Or what's the function to talk about this or try to describe or tell information with this zero conditional? The function is to talk about things that are always true. Yes, like a scientific fact. So let's see these two examples. The first one is if you freeze water, it turns into ice. So that's obvious. Yes, that's obvious, and this is real, totally real. Si usted congela agua, ¿cierto? Se convierte en hielo. Eso es algo lógico, eso es algo real, eso es algo verídico, bueno, como quieran llamarlo, y pues de eso se trata, de hablar sobre este tipo de cosas, sobre cosas que, como quien dice, causa-efecto, si sucede esto, pasa lo otro, ¿cierto? Para eso utilizamos este zero conditional. So let's see the second example. Here we have, and if you heat water at 100 degrees, it boils. Yes, so that is the opposite, but it's true as well. So uh, let's practice this information. So here we have some exercises, and the idea is to match the sentences or the statements on the left to the sentences on the right. So here we have an example. If I am late for class, my teacher gets angry. Well, not in my case, because I'm a very kind teacher and it is very difficult to get angry in my case. But well, here we have if I am late for class, if I am late. So that is simple present. And we have matched the first sentence with the little letter C. That sentence obviously is in present too. So here we have my teacher gets angry. That's simple present too. So, in Spanish, si estoy tarde para las clases o si llego tarde para las clases, mi profe se enoja, ¿cierto? Eso es presente, ambas son presente simple, porque generalmente sucede. Si generalmente sucede esto, generalmente sucede el otro. So, it is very, very, very easy if you noticed. So let's take a minute. If you need to pause the video, so let's do it. Si necesitan pausar el video para completar la actividad, háganlo. Recuerden que esta es la versión resumida, por lo tanto es mucho más interesante si ustedes pausan y se toman el tiempo de realizar las actividades. So in this first activity, we have that. If you have any question at the end of the activity, so don't forget that tomorrow, Tuesday, or every Tuesday, we're going to have our questions and concerns session. So you have to go to Google Meet, and in real time you can tell me all your concerns or questions. Okay. Como ya saben, todos los martes nos conectamos para resolver todas las dudas e inquietudes. Entonces, si queda alguna duda sobre este ejercicio, por supuesto lo podemos resolver en nuestra sesión de dudas e inquietudes. Well, this is very easy. I have to say that this is a real uh, interesting activity because you are reviewing the simple present tense. And simple present, as you remember, you were talking about this topic in the first level, I guess, and the level beginner, level one, level two. But well, in this case, we're using the simple present to describe cause and effect. So, well, let's continue with the second part, and it is the first conditional. The first conditional has a little change, and in this topic, you're going to find that the first sentence is in present, simple present, but the second sentence is in future, or the future will. Yes. So here we have simple present and simple future. Yes, the future simple in this case is with the auxiliary will. So let's see this information about the first conditional. In first conditional, some structures are called conditionals. If a specific condition is true, then a particular result happens. Sorry. So in this case, it is very important to take into account that the information that we are providing in this topic is real too. Okay, this is real, but the cause is in the present and the effect is in the future. Okay, entonces la causa es real y el efecto también es real, solo que vamos a describir lo que se da en el futuro. Let's see the example. If you come on Sunday, I will cook lasagna. Entonces, si vienes el sábado, ¿cierto? O si usted viene el sábado, o si ustedes vienen el sábado no, perdón, el domingo. Estoy repitiendo varias veces sábado. Sunday es domingo, Saturday es sábado. En este caso, if you come on Sunday, si vienes el domingo, I will cook lasagna, es algo que haré, ¿cierto? La causa, presente, el efecto será en el futuro, ¿cierto? Pero de igual manera es algo real. So, in this case, if you can take into account the information, you have present, future, cause, effect in the future, okay? Well, let's see this notification that here we have this message. As you can see, the result depends on the condition and vice versa. We have different conditionals. They are used in different tenses depending on the situation. So here we have one of the of the conditions that we have. The condition can be changed according to the situation, but well, in this case here we have present and future. That's it. But pay attention. What happens if I exchange the order of the sentences? For example, if I say, I will cook lasagna if you come on Sunday. ¿Qué pasa si cambio el orden? Si digo, Cocinaré lasaña si vienes el domingo. What happened there? What happened? What do you think? So let's take a minute to think about this information. But, well, if you can see, the main idea, or I don't know, the message, the idea doesn't change. Yes. So it says the same information. Dice prácticamente lo mismo, pero simplemente intercambiamos las oraciones. Entonces no importa si digo la futura primera y luego la del presente. Lo importante es que el if acompañe la que está en presente. El if, el sí, ¿cierto? Si pasa esto, pasará a lo otro. Pasará lo otro, si pasa esto, ¿cierto? Eso, en este caso, el orden de las oraciones no altera el producto, siempre y cuando el if sea el que acompañe. No podemos if I will cook lasaña, ¿cierto? Sonaría raro, ¿no? Si cocinaré lasaña. No, no, no tiene sentido, suena bastante mal. Entonces, ya sabemos, el if va con el presente y el futuro iría con la segunda oración. So in this case, we have the structure. If you can see, it is simple present and the other one with will. Yes. And if in this case, it is the example, my best friend comes, if my best friend comes, we will go to the movies. And thus the result, the condition and the result, a cause or effect, as I like to say, and that's it. Okay, so we use the first conditional to talk about events in the future that are likely happen, that are likely happened. Okay, so be careful with that. And it is a real possibility that the condition will happen. Okay, will happen. So that is very real. O sea, es muy real también. Sabemos que lo que sucederá en el futuro, muy similar a lo que pueda suceder de acuerdo a la condición del presente. If I can get the plane tickets on time, I will arrive by plane on Friday. Okay, so here we have present. If I can get the plane ticket on time, si puedo hacer esto, I will arrive by plane on Friday. So that is the effect in the future, or the result in the future. Okay, let's see this example. The next example, we have exchanged the order of the sentences. The first one is, I will travel by car, comma, well, it's better if you use a comma. I don't find someone to take care of my dog. Okay, so in this case, we're using the future at the beginning of the phrase. Here we have, I will travel by car, viajaré en carro. Si, ahí viene la condición, if I don't find someone to take care of my dog. Si no encuentro a alguien para, para cuidar a mi perro, ¿cierto? Entonces toca viajar en carro, en ese caso. Y si no encuentra como a alguien para que cuide su perro. La última, I will send you an email if anything changes. ¿Cierto? ¿Qué pasará en el futuro? I will send an email. I will send you an email if anything changes. Si nada cambia. ¿Cierto? Si nada cambia, pasará esto. O pasará esto si nada cambia. Ahí viene la condición. Okay, so the use of the first conditional can be for possibilities, for superstitions, or maybe treats or warnings. So let's read these examples and you can create your own examples if you need. For example, if you study hard, you will pass the exam. If you buy the tickets this weekend, you will get an extra discount. If you walk under the ladder, it will bring you bad luck. If you rub a rabbit's foot, it will bring you good luck. Treats and warnings, that is the last one. If you don't wear the uniform, you can't come to school. Global warming will get worse if governments don't take action. So, taking into account the previous explanation, the structure, and the functions, here we have three different possibilities or context where you can use this first condition. Okay, so this is a little bit more advantage um, than the zero conditional, if you can see. So let's practice. Let's do it. In this case, I'm going to share this link. So you can copy this link. Don't forget to pause the video. No olviden pausar el video para tomar nota de este recurso. Es un ejercicio online en una página llamada WordWall que ya hemos utilizado para hacer estos ejercicios. So let's go to the activity. Um, okay, it is loading right now in the browser. Well, in your case, copy the link and then click on enter. So it will be useful to open the activity on your computers, and that's it. Well, in this case, I have to say that my internet is not the best. It is not working as usual, but well, let's try to open this activity and I will show you what is this for. Let's wait a minute. Oh, come on. That's it. Well, finally it appeared and well, it's too slow, but well, let's continue with the next activity. Here we have another activity if any problem happens. So that's it. That's my condition. That's conditional that I made recently. So here we have the example. These first conditional sentences have some mistakes. Find the correct them. Find well the mistake and correct the mistake, of course. So here we have, if the situation gets worse, I will look for a new job. So what's the mistake? So you have to correct the mistake, and then if you have any question, just tell me. You can um, you can share this information in the questions and concerns session that we will have or we are having all Tuesdays in the morning. Okay. The other one is my sister will graduate if she present her thesis. So maybe it is right, but well, I don't know. What would you say? The next one, my cell phone will switch off if I doesn't connect it now. What do you think? What is the mistake? So please check the information and you will tell me. The next one, we celebrate her birthday if she doesn't travel. So what's wrong? Maybe one of them must be affirmative or negative? Well, what would you say? And the last one, the car won't work if the mechanic doesn't fix it. Well, what do you think about this? One of them has a mistake. So you have to check this information and you need to correct it. Okay? Well, finally, we have finished, but previously I want to check the information of this web page because, well, it didn't charge, didn't load. The web page didn't load, but well, okay, that's it. The problem was, well, that I had to refresh my browser, but well, here we are. Here we are. We can practice with a questionnaire contest or well different kind of activities of the same topic. Well, in this activity, you need to complete the sentences taking into account that you are using conditionals. So what would you say? In this first sentence, we have if you blank greasy food, you will become fat. So the condition and the result, the cause or effect. So in this case, what is the right option? A, eat, or B, will eat. So in this case, we have a future. So the first one must be in present. But let's see the options. If you eat greasy food, you will become fat. That's great. But if I say, if you will eat greasy food, you will become fat. That's a little bit weird. So let's choose the first one, and it is right. Remember, simple, present, and future. Let's see this one. If your sister goes to Paris, she blank a good time. In this blank must be has or will have. What would you say? So, if your sister goes to Paris, that one is in present, goes, she has a good time. No, maybe the future. If your sister goes to Paris, she will have a good time. Yes, that sounds better. Present and future. Well, guys, it's your turn. Keep practicing. Don't forget to copy the link, and you can practice taking into account the topics of the activity 3 of our course English That Works Level 5. So thank you for your interest and see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. Don't forget to contact me if you have any question, doubt, suggestion, comment, well, anything you want to say, I'll be there. Bye bye, everyone. Have a nice day.